Okay.
Okay, so
That's
this
not
way.
a station.
This is the community enchanting area.
Bouncy.
And then that's my house over there.
There we go.
Oh, and there's a creeper on top of my wall. Do you reckon I can snipe it from here?
No.
Okay, hang on. Down below is the fight pit. Oh, did you get it?
No, I hit you instead.
So below is the fight pit.
That's that.
This is what I call the dodgy side of town.
Oh, hi, skeleton. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, this is why we call it the dodgy side of town.
You want some milk?
No. If you go into the nether, are you following me?
No.
Follow me, follow me. Follow me. This way. Not through this portal. Through here. This is the villager place. Feel free to loot it. Except for the enchanted book.
What? Oh.
Oh, there's a pretty alright girl in here. Just continue looting it. Also, we have two Endermen named Howard and Bernadette.
Why?
Because we like Big Bang. I do need a bed, but there's one up here, so... No, I'm not recording, huh? Damn it, why can't I get out of this stupid hole? Oh, in my infrastructure. Good. And I'm gonna grab a bed for you. So now you can sleep.
That is good. Oh, villagers. It took me a long time to realize that the villager noises were coming from villagers. I've got the best food source.
Big room. Watch out, I ain't get the Enderman.
Boat. Peeps. How's that?
Anyway, here's your bed. I'm gonna be off getting sand. So feel free to do any trades you want. I'm gonna record myself saying, I got a bed.
There's like so many pumpkins here.
Be back in like 2 seconds.
Bye. So, it's been a bit since I last recorded, and I did some adventuring, and I went back to the villages, and let's just say I did a bit of mining off camera, because, as you can see, I've got basically full gear, and I've got a bunch of loot as well. In addition to that, I managed to find this base, which will be my, place where I'm going to be living for a bit. And I also defeated the ocean monument, which is annoyingly my base. So for a bit, I was just getting mining fatigue like all the time. Yeah. Well, this episode, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to try and get enough netherite ingots for the rest of my gear, as well as some spare ones to trade to my friend, Mr. Dude Boss Guy, for some stone and grass, which we will be using for our main project that we're going to start working on soon. I'm going to use the resources that I have available to me to make my base on a giant floating island in the sky. But before we do any of that, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to do some more netherite mining, so that we can get full netherite gear, and also so that we can trade to my friend. Okay, so as you can probably tell, I managed to get enough ingots to complete my netherite set, and on top of that I got 2 extra, with which I'm going to do some trading to get extra resources. I also got a cow farm because I thought it might be useful to have a reliable food source that is actually good and it's not carrots. My next plan is I'm going to hop onto a creative world and try and see if I can make a floating island and have it look reasonable. Okay, so now it is time to get started. So, as you can see, I've got a bit of work done with our first island, and I am going to try and figure out a way to get up to the island, and I think I have got a good idea to do that. So, let's just finish the construction of this island, and then we can work on figuring that out. We're back here again, and it's been a while since I have last recorded, and that is because I have had to spend a long time trying to find a swamp to get slime to make the entrance to the base. So, I've done that, and I've actually constructed the entrance. So, as you can see, it is a flying machine. When you press this button, you're up. Obviously, this is the fastest thing in the world, but I'm going to try and get down, but it's not loud. Yeah, obviously it isn't the fastest thing in the world, and sometimes that happens, but there's not much I can do about that. And when that does happen, what you have to do is you stand on this block here, you aim straight up towards the target and shoot, and it starts coming right back down. Yeah, the only issue with this, of course, is that there's a giant hole that gets left in the ground. That is quite annoying, but I can't figure out anything to fix that for now, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And if we can get up here again, okay, we have managed to get up. Right, so this is like the antechamber area, the antechamber island. It's a small island. It's just gonna be a place where bridges are gonna connect off from it. And over here, I'm just gonna make a main island right here, and then this way, I'm going to make a bunch of stepping stones that are going to go all the way back to spawn. it's only about 200 blocks. It might take a while, but I still want to do it. And yeah, so I think we're going to start constructing the big island on which our main base is going to stand. I'm going to get ready for that and then begin. And it's done. Yeah, I've been working on this for quite a while now, but I think that for now, this massive island that I have created is done. It could be a little better, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I have spent quite a while getting it to look like this. I think it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, but yeah. As you can see, we are in the 1.17 update now. And what that means is we have a lot of blocks like smooth basalt, calcite. We'll have all of that now. So I've decided that I'm going to make the castle that I'm going to put on the top either out of deep slate or quartz. I think they both look good. I've tested the quartz and that looks okay, but the greenstone I haven't really had a proper test with. So before I actually start building the castle, I'll have to test it out. See you in the next episode.